It's just a beautiful venue, really intimate, excellent beer and excellent food, and really incredible music.
I absolutely love their quirky and intimate vibe.
The musicians love the place, and so the audience love it as well.
So we're in the music
everyone thinks we're a couple. I don't know why.
We've been best friends since school, so we'd always talk about how amazing it would be to have a venue, the kind of venue that we'd like to hang out.
Yeah.
The kind of place where we'd like to go to listen to music.
Well, it reminds me a bit of playing at the Bluebird in Nashville. There's not much separation between the audience and the person who's singing, which is a really cool thing for the performer as well as the audience, I think. And it sounds really good too.
We have a bit of a philosophy here that I've tried to create. My favourite moments of Green Note are when you forget there's anything between you and the musicians. And when you kind of break down that barrier between the performer and the audience, something really magical can happen in the room, and that's where we get our atmosphere from. It's a real pleasure to see a lot of the musicians come through here go on to bigger and better things. Sometimes they get a little bit too big to come back to our little tiny room that we love so much, but quite often they come back anyway and just don't tell that many people about it. It's a great feeling to feel like you've been a part of that journey to that kind of success.
There are plenty of things about the Green Note that make it exceptionally special as a venue, and not least the two women, Evie and Risa, that run it. Everything that they do seems to be done very gracefully and very effortlessly. All the way from DIY to the big decisions, they're doing it all themselves.
We wanted to create a scene, bring a community to us, and there is a scene out there. I think we've tapped into it, but also created it as well.
This is not a business you do for the business side of it.
You've got to do it for the love of it.
For the love of it.
You just feel amazing vibrations. You just feel great when you're here. It's actually very, very rare, I find, in London to be at a place with so much heart.
Good evening and welcome. It is Wednesday, the 24th of March, and it's the 94th episode of Virtually Green Note. My name's Emma, and I'll be your host this evening. Thank you very much for joining us wherever in the world that you are, and please do let us know where you're tuning in from, because we love to see that here at Green Note, and so do the musicians. We are delighted to have you this evening because we have got a brilliant Scotland-based folk lineup for you this evening. First up, we have got a multi-award nominated Canadian alt country and folk revival singer-songwriter and scholar of roots music history, raised in a musical family on Bowen Island, British Columbia, whose signature blend of vintage folk and country music has earned her 4 Canadian Folk Music Award nominations and an Album of the Year nomination at the International Folk Music Awards, amongst others. Touring throughout North America and Europe, the seasoned performer received considerable acclaim for her last 4 full-length albums. Broadcasting from Dumfries and Galloway, where she's currently based, please welcome SARAH JANE SCOUTEN.
Hello, everyone. I feel so honored to be a part of this evening. I live in a tiny little village called Monty Ive, which punches way above its weight class here about 30 miles outside of Dumfries. So I'm going to start with a song called Our Small Town.
SARAH Jane, sorry, I have to introduce all of the artists first, but then we're really looking forward to it though, a lot.
Okay.
It's all good. Now, next up, we have got a singer-songwriter from Leith in Edinburgh, raised in a household of 2 musical families with a recording studio in the basement before moving to London to launch his musical career. His first single, Black and Blue, was on the Apple Music Best of the Week, Spotify's New Music Friday playlist, and peaked at number 6 on the Spotify viral chart and new music lists in Brazil, Germany, Portugal, and Sweden, with worldwide streaming figures in excess of 800,000. 2000. He supported artists including John Paul White of the Civil Wars, folk legend Richard Thompson, and he shared a stage with Paul Weller, Lucy Rose, Eric Bibb and Ross Wilson in a sold-out concert celebrating the life of John Martin, and his debut album Window Shopping was released to critical acclaim. Broadcasting from Edinburgh, please welcome Rory Butler.
Hi there.
Hi, how's it going there?
It's going pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
We were just discussing the joys of your wallpaper behind you there, Rory.
Yeah, no, it's my favourite wallpaper as well, which is why I've chosen to have it as my backdrop tonight.
It is most excellent. We love it.
Thank you.
And last but not least, we have a singer-songwriter also hailing from Leith in Edinburgh, nominated for a BBC Radio 2 Folk Youth Award, which led to features and performances on Mark Radcliffe and Simon Mayo shows. She won multiple scholarships at Steve Earle's songwriting camp in New York, out of which sprang her debut album Trails, which led to her supporting artists including Tommy Riley, Lucy Spraggan, Teddy Thompson, Otis Gibbs, Ricky Ross and Justin Townes Earle, and a performance at Black Deer Festival. She was selected to showcase at Americana Fest in Nashville and earned a nomination and a nomination and a win respectively for the UK Song of the Year at the AMA UK Awards and prestigious international songwriting competition. Broadcasting from Dundee, please welcome Roseanne Reid.
Hello, how are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much. Excited to be doing it.
Good. Well, we're excited to hear you guys play. And on that note, please kick us off, lovely SARAH JANE SCOUTEN.
I love it. This is my first live stream, guys. Literally, I've been waiting for Green Note to give me the green light. So
you got the green light, baby. It's all happening.
It was 20 years ago. You were wishing it would snow in our small town. And when it rained, you were overheard to say you'd be out of here someday, far from your mother's side. The way she cried the day that you left home. Well, you love the city lights, the way it's dark but broad daylight. Now you live downtown. Sometimes you think on what you had with your mother and your dad, the town where you were raised, and still the days couldn't go by too soon. Well, if you come down when you're tired of running round, I promise I won't try to pull you in. But if you come round, it's gonna bring you down. All the things that we won't have back again. Well, you live a life you choose. Now the phone calls with the news from your small town. Father says over the phone, well, it's time that you come home back to your mother's side. These days she's better off not left alone. Well, if you come round and you're tired of running round, I promise I won't try to pull you in. But if you come round,
and it looks like it might snow in our small town. Well, I'm already dressed in black, Dad's in a suit and his felt hat all round on Mother's side. And then she died the day that you came home. Well, if you come down when you're tired of running around, I promise I won't try to pull you in. But if you come round, it's gonna bring you down. All the things that we won't have back again. All the things that we won't have back again.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, man.
All right.
So I think up next we've got Rory, and I've been hearing in soundcheck his beautiful, beautiful guitar playing, and I definitely know why he got he's had all the success he's had so far. So you're in for a treat.
Oh, thank you very much. That was so nice. It was nice to hear somebody in Monty Ive as well. SARAH JANE.
It's a good little town.
It's amazing. The last time I had an alcoholic drink at a pub was in Monty Ive.
Yeah, I feel like the implications of that sentence is very clear. If you knew what the pub was like in Money Ive.
It's a great pub. The beer garden is amazing.
There's two pubs and they're both epic.
A lot of my family are from a village really, really nearby.
Which
in
one?
the Deer area.
Oh, amazing. Deer's beautiful.
So I know just where you are. So yeah, lovely. And I'm going to carry on now with a song called Lost and Found.
Save your best for me. Save your best for last. Everyone around me thinks I'm gonna be asked, is there something on? Is there something free? Money, my matchmaker, never made me. Oh, I've heard, and I'm tired of the words. You should open up your heart and come around to being lost and found. Let's appall the free, make the guilty mad. Everyone around me thinks I'm gonna be had. Is there something on? Or is it just me but making love to matchmakers? Never made me. Oh, I've heard, and I'm tired of the words. You should open up your heart and come around to being lost and found. 'Cause it's get on board soul door is hit the floor. Baby, everyone around thinks I wanna be asked, lost or found. Save your best for me, save your best for last. Everyone around me thinks I'm gonna be had. Oh, I've heard, and I'm tired of the words. You should open your heart. Come around. You should come around. Be lost and found.
Beautiful.
That was gorgeous, Rory.
Thanks, guys.
That was lovely. Nice one. Alright. This is a lovely songwriting circle to be a part of.
Isn't it?
I was thinking
It's
the
so
same thing.
cool.
I was like, oh, this is pretty epic.
Right?
I heard you the first time in Glasgow. I think at the Americana Festival, or what is it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, man, that girl's really special. So yeah, very very happy to hear more of your music.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you guys. It's a pleasure being here. And honestly, this is it's a really nice thing to be a part of with you two, especially. So
I'm
thank you
sorry
for
I
doing
jumped
this.
the gun, everybody. I this is literally my first live stream ever.
That's okay. This is still.
This is
still
what
so
live
green
streams are
around
like.
it. Yeah, this
Deer in
is
headlights.
this is every live stream.
Welcome to the world of the live stream.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play a song called Daisy Chain, which is not currently on any record or anything, but I'm kind of working on album number 2 and it should be on there. So this is a little acoustic version of it. This is called Daisy Chain. Alright. It's so long, Mary Jane, you've been on my mind, and I ain't got nothing left for you, girl, so I do believe it's time for me to get up, stand up, and go my own way across the borderline. And I won't lose any sleep, not today, not over you, no, I think I'll be doing just fine. Got my head above the water, head above the sand, head up in a daisy chain. And I'm sure I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but I know I ain't coming back again. You was please me and love me easy, start like a house on fire. Then you twist and you turn and the truth comes out, and he tells you she's a liar. And so you fight it, you drop it, you pick it up, and you don't let it break the skin. Then you wake one day and your boat's got a hole and the damn thing's sinking in. Yeah, got my head above the water, head above the sand, head up in a daisy chain. And I'm sure I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but I know I ain't coming back again. Yeah, long as I remember, I had a little heartbreak on my mind. Yeah, long as I remember, I had a little heartbreak on my mind. Yeah, long as I remember, I had a little heartbreak on my mind. Yeah, long as I remember, I had a little heartbreak on my mind. Got my head above the water, head above the sand, head up in a daisy chain. And I'm sure I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but I know I ain't coming back again. Got my head above the water, head above the sand, head up in a daisy chain. And I'm sure I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but I know I ain't coming back again. Na 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 na.
All right.
Thanks, Roseanne.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so excited to hear your next song.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna try something else. So, yeah. I mean, what have I been doing if I haven't been live streaming? I'll tell you what I have been doing. I'm studying to become a medical herbalist.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool.
It is really cool and really nerdy. We've got my textbooks spread out right here because that's where they live.
What exactly does that involve?
So a herbalist is somebody who uses plants instead of like pharmaceutical drugs to help heal people.
Yeah.
It's definitely that's a very truncated explanation.
Sure, of course.
But
in a word,
here in the UK, there's degree programs that offer it, so it's kind of a standardized like BSc or equivalent kind of thing. So I seized that opportunity sometime last May. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get back to playing anytime soon, so I might as well fill my time with something else. But I found before that I was writing songs that had that were about like healers and a lot of snakes. There were a lot of snakes and snake venom being written into songs, and a lot of herbs being written about. This is a song. It's called "You Are the Medicine," and it's my attempt at a pop song.
I've just got a wee reminder to from the guys, if you could unplug your power before you start playing.
That's me, yeah.
Yeah.
That's me.
I had fallen sick while wishing on a star, falling close to where you are. I was busy telling stories that were really lies to myself, that it wasn't all that hard. I was in love, it was impossible, starting with forces that were impossible. We can believe that I could make it right. I took the drug, it wasn't hard to swallow. It made me Venus, it made it my Apollo, a high that I rode out into the night. But he is the drug, you are the medicine. His is the love of one that is reticent. But you came along without a precedent. He is the drug, but you are the medicine. Waking up alone on sweat-soaked sheets, knees scraped to the bone, raw from praying he'd come home. I was like an addict then, and all my friends wished it wouldn't, telling me I should have known. took. I heard the crash, I felt the blood flow on years of my life, your needle stuck in my arm. I swear to God, this is a great song, if only I can remember it. Late in the night, out of a beat-up car, put up a fight, picked up my old guitar, out in the avenue, and there was you. But he is the drug, you are the medicine, his is the love of one that is reticent, but you came along without a precedent. He is the drug, but you are the medicine. You are like a healer drawing venom from a wound. When you lay me down upon a bed of heather, when you think it's just a street light, but it's actually the moon. Let a light that never flickers shine forever. But he is the drug, you are the medicine, his is the love of one that is reticent, but you came along without a precedent. He is the drug, but you are the medicine. He is the drug, you are the medicine. His is the love of one that is reticent, but you came along without a precedent. He is the drug, but you are the medicine. You are the medicine. You are the medicine. You are the medicine. Thank you.
Lovely.
That's a great song.
Thanks.
I love that line. He is a drug, but you're the medicine. Yeah.
Well, you know that thing. Well, I coming from Canada. I mean, I am not an Indigenous person, and I'm not that involved in Indigenous cultures. However, in the contact that I have had, I have encountered this concept of good medicine. Things are, and oftentimes drugs are part of the problem. In fact, they are very oftentimes the problem. So yeah, just kind of thinking the difference between. Sometimes they're the same, sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's awesome.
Hey Rory, what you got for us?
Well, I guess this is about a kind of drug. Social media. That's a drug, right?
Well, that is a drug.
Dopamine.
Yeah.
Sarah Jane asked, what do you mean?
No, I said dopamine.
Oh, what do I mean? Oh, she said
right,
dopamine.
the neurotransmitter.
The drug that we all
Like.
induce
Yeah.
from Facebook.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's kind of getting harder and harder to dislike Facebook because it's helping so many people through a time where they can't actually communicate in person. So I'm not going to slag it too much right now, but there's a song called Mind Your Business.
Not without my problems, babe. Not without your pain. You were made for me, lying all over me. Yeah. Don't know what you wanted. I was a soul. What is it with my generation? What is it with my kind? We are lost in it, living at home, yeah. Living alone, well, I don't know. Mind your business elsewhere. Mind your business elsewhere. Mind your business everywhere. 'Cause I'm looking where I'm walking, and I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. And it feels as if I'm knocking, feels as if I'm calling. day's coming for me. Did someone break your heart, baby? Somewhere down the lane. Did your beds come in? Burning your crosses, are you counting your losses? I don't know. Can I keep my guard up, baby, when I'm living on a lane? I am living on it, every last minute on it, every single second on it. I don't know, just mind your business elsewhere. Mind your business elsewhere. Mind your business everywhere, 'cause I'm looking where I'm walking, and I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. And it feels as if I'm knocking, feels as if I'm calling. Just give me 1 minute, I could know everybody here, where you all were last year. And if it's all the same, yeah, if it's all the same, could you tell me here, baby, let it clear? I'm waiting. Hit me with some heartfelt story that you know, one we all heard before. And if it's all the same, yeah, they are all the same, but it makes you feel better when you're on display and told you to mind your business elsewhere. Mind your business elsewhere. Mind your business everywhere, 'cause I'm looking where I'm walking, and I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. And it feels as if I'm knocking, feels as if I'm calling. Nobody's coming.
Beautiful. Such Joni Mitchell vibes, if you don't mind me saying.
It's all stolen from Joni Mitchell.
The school of Joni Mitchell.
Awesome. Right. Let's give this a try. Been debating which songs to do, but I think I'll go with this one. I wrote this a few years ago, and it's on the debut album, and it was a duet with the great Steve Earle on the album, and I love playing it. It's called
Sorry, hold on. You recorded with Steve Earle?
I did.
Bitch.
Here's what I did with Steve Earle.
Yeah.
You just like casually said it.
There's nothing casual about it in my head. I'm still like, whoa.
Amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a song that he very kindly featured on the album, and it's called Sweet Annie.
Sweet Annie, been thinking about love, and God knows you're everything my heart could dream of. I see hell below us and heaven above. Sweet Annie, yeah, ain't it enough? Well, I've played the game, girl, but I show my hand. come 100 million miles painted in sin. And it's a long way to crawl down on your hands, sweet Annie, to say here I am. I've searched your eyes, girl, but I just can't see why an angel such as you would say yes to me. But I got nowhere to go and I'm dead on my feet, so I lay my heart out if you lay next to me. Sweet Annie, been thinking about love, and God knows you're everything my old heart could dream of. I see hell below us and heaven above. Sweet Annie, ain't it enough? Sweet Annie, ain't it enough?
That's beautiful.
Oh man.
Thank you.
What a tune.
Where did you get the? Where I'm curious about the title "Sweet Annie."
Sweet Annie. Well, as far as I can remember, when I wrote it, it wasn't about anyone in particular. So it was like like Annie was almost like a collective name for a group of people. Does that make sense?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And then I thought Sweet Annie kind of had a little. Well, I can form something around that sort of thing.
That's
awesome. Yeah.
Thanks. What I mean, I'm just so nerdy in my herb world these days. But Sweet Annie is the folk name for Artemisia annua, which is one of the like in the absinthe family, and it's very very good for treating malaria. In fact, it's probably. Yeah.
Did you know that, Roseanne?
I did not know that, but that is definitely going to be
amazing.
Like my intro to that song now.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Man. I was thinking that's a great intro.
Yeah.
just thought I'd tell you that.
Yeah, I love that.
Well, thank you very much, guys, for an absolutely gorgeous first half. We've thoroughly enjoyed it here. You look like you guys have too.
Yeah. Loved it.
Good. We've obviously got the hang of it anyway, passing from one to another, but for anybody new that's joining us this evening, the Virtually Green Note shows take the form of a writer's round. So each artist takes it in turns to perform a song, and then in between songs they chat a little bit about the inspiration behind them, and then they hand over to the next artist. We're going to take a break now, but after the interval we're going to have a cover version of the artist choice and then a song of their own. So speaking of intervals, we've reached it. So we're going to leave our lovely musicians here to have a little break. So to our artists, you go grab a drink or anything else that you need, and then you'll have 5 minutes before you need to come back to us. So we will see you in a little bit. Cool. See you in a bit. Bye. So viewers, I'm now going to hand you over to our lovely Imi and Risa. They're the founders and owners of Green Note. They are the ones who book all these fantastic musicians and do all the wonderful programming here at Green Note. So they're going to give us all of the latest exciting news and updates. Please welcome Imi and Risa.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Stay out there.
Hey. It's a really, really great bill tonight.
It
It's
is,
nice
it's
that they're
gorgeous.
all Scottish, all Scotland based.
I know.
And we're learning something new every day.
Yeah.
Every show we
is a
learn
school
something
day.
new.
Yeah.
Now we know about Sweet Annie.
Exactly.
I know. I love as well that you can hear the accent come through, you know, when they're singing as well. It's just so nice.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you can. It's really shining through. It's a lovely thing.
I do love the accent, I have to say.
I do too.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. But then I'm biased. I'm half Scottish.
Yeah.
All right, my loves. I'll leave you to your lovely updates, and I'll see you in a bit.
Thanks,
See you in a bit. Our lovely updates. Our halftime announcements for anyone new. Please stick around and just so you can find out a bit more about how these shows work.
Exactly. If you're a regular, feel free to go refill your glasses or do whatever you need to do. But yeah, if you're new to Virtually Green Note, welcome. It's just brilliant to have new people here all the time. So thank you for being with us. We're here every Wednesday and Friday night at 8 p.m. UK time. So please do join us again. It's always 3 artists playing in the round, and it's always just really a great way to spend an evening and a really cool way of discovering new music as well. So even if you haven't heard of the artists, do come join us again. We are on all the social media, so just grab your phone now. Actually, if you're not watching it, if you're not watching on your phone, just get it out now and follow us on Instagram or Twitter, whichever is your media of choice. And if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, please subscribe or like us or follow us. Do all of that there, because it's a really good way of keeping up with these shows and just keeping up with Green Note, which, when we have news to spread, to share, that's where we do it most regularly. But we also have a mailing list where we just send 2 emails out a month, so you'll find out about our venue Green Note in Camden, and we have plans to reopen finally, so end of June.
All being well, end of June.
Exactly. So check out our website if you want to have a look at what we've got coming up there and join the mailing list and keep up to date. These shows are, well, this is live now, which is, we think, the coolest way to watch it because you get to chat in the comments and know that we're all here live. But if you're not able to watch live, we keep the shows on our YouTube channel for a week afterwards, so please do spread the word to music-loving friends or anyone you can. You're clicking.
Sorry, I'd forgotten to paste the link.
Okay. Oh, hi, Howard. That's Howard Monk.
Hello, Howard.
So please do spread the word to music-loving friends or anyone else you think might enjoy these shows, because it's a nice way of sharing music and a nice way of spending an evening.
Spread the music, spread the love. And lots of people have been saying that they love the format. We really do love it. We find it's a way to make live streams a bit more interesting and interactive. And
exactly.
We find that the artists really enjoy it as well. So we've been doing the shows for a year now, and it's worked really well for us. But just a little more about how we run the shows, which is that we don't sell tickets, obviously, but they're donation based. So we do ask that if you can, and if you're able to, that you make a donation via our PayPal link, which you can find listed everywhere, like Facebook, YouTube, and our website. And now I'd forgotten to copy and paste it, which I usually do in advance, but now that's why I was doing all the clicking. I usually get ready, I'm really organised. But I've now posted it in the chat on Facebook and YouTube as well. So the recommended donation is £10 per show. And just so you know where the donations go, the donations for each show are divided 4 ways, and that goes a quarter to each of the artists playing, and the final quarter goes towards the running costs of the show. So we are incredibly grateful for anything you can donate, as are the artists, and it will really help us keep these shows going and support the artists during this strange and crazy time.
Year.
Yeah, exactly. Shows are twice a week, as Risa said. And what's our next one then? It's Friday, isn't it?
Yeah, this Friday we've got a bill of 3 artists who play regularly at Green Note, actually. So Ewan Bleach, he plays piano and sings and plays clarinet at the same time. It's quite impressive. I don't think for every song, but it's the songs where he does, it's definitely worth checking out. He plays kind of old time swing, ragtime, blues, and he's brilliant. And then joining the bill with him is David Broad, who's a guitarist and singer playing country blues, jazz and swing, and he's also great. And Fran McGivery and Mike Burke, who are a blues and roots duo. So yeah, 3 brilliant acts on Friday. Definitely worth tuning in.
Sorry, I was clicking again there. We've just confirmed lots of great new acts as well, haven't we? Lauren Housley, Georgia Shackleton.
Yeah, we have a few actually that we spotted on the Folk Alliance.
Folk Alliance, yeah, a few new discoveries. Hannah
Enloff, yeah, Swedish artist. Yeah, so lots of great music coming up. But
always discovering
even if you don't,
new artists, yeah.
Even if you don't know the artists, just join us because we think we have good taste. So
yeah,
it's a good way of
the shows
discovering
are
new
always
music.
fun to watch. Let's get back to tonight's amazing artists. Really, really enjoying.
Me too. It's a brilliant show.
Yeah.
Me 3. Let's get back to him. All right, ladies, thanks very much.
Thanks,
We'll
Emma.
see you very soon. Okay, let's bring back our wonderful artists one by one. Please welcome back to the virtual stage, Miss SARAH JANE SCOUTEN.
Hello.
Hey, SARAH JANE. Hi. How are you?
I won't jump the gun this time.
No, don't worry. You know, that happens quite often as well. I think it's also, people get a wee bit nervous sometimes. It's quite commonplace. Even people who've done lots of live streams before get a little bit nervous just before a show.
It's
so don't
such a
worry, you're in
weird
very
thing,
good company.
It's a weird thing to be doing, but it's also a really cool thing to be doing, and you guys are doing it so well. Like, this is very fun.
Thanks very much, and so are you. It's a pleasure to have you. So next, please welcome back to the virtual stage, Rory Butler. And then we're going to go straight on to... Oh, hi! There we are. We got you. We got you blurry fashion.
Hey, am I jumping about a bit?
You're not jumping
Am I
about, but
going-
you're a touch blurry. But it will be okay because we're going to go for SARAH first, and then maybe we can get you to sign out and then in again. Well, Ali will guide you through it. Don't worry. All is well.
Okay, yeah, it's being funny.
Don't worry. Ali will chat to you in just a little minute. It's all good. So then, please welcome back to the stage, Roseanne Reid. Hello. Thanks very much for coming back to us. I would have been bereft if you hadn't. We're very much looking forward to the second half of the show and to see what cover versions you have for us. So take it away, SARAH JANE.
Sure. I will gladly cover all sorts of songs. But I figured I'd do this one. I'm on a mission. I mean, it's doing the work itself as well. This song. I'm on a mission to turn this song into what I call a jam-them. So like an anthem at a jam. I think you catch my drift. It's a song written by Caroline Spence, who is a Nashville songwriter. It's called Mint Condition.
My favorite things are all tired and worn. A dog-eared book with the cover torn. But when I see you, it's like the very first day. There's some things that don't wanna fade. Still in mint condition, like we were two kids, just hoping, wishing that this life that we see ain't no apparition. So we keep our love in mint condition. Well, you can hide love away in a trunk or a box. You can throw out the key when you lock all the locks. and some things they won't. Oh, but nothing about you ever gets old. Still in mid-condition, like we were two kids, just hoping and wishing that this life that we see ain't no apparition. So we keep our love in mid-condition. Well, our bodies, they age, they wrinkle and tire, and the feeling of comfort overtakes desire. And I may have to learn to live here alone, but I'll love you through ash and through stone. Still in mid-condition, like we were two kids, just hoping and wishing that this life that we see ain't no apparition. So we keep our love in mid-condition.
Thank you. Thanks, Caroline Spence.
Oh, I love that. That was gorgeous. Well done.
My computer's gonna die, so mute me if you need to.
Oh, no, don't worry. I absolutely love that. Has Rory done a vanishing act? Hey!
Hi.
See him.
Don't panic,
Sorry,
man.
my internet's like jumping around all over the place and I don't know what to do about it.
You're alright.
Seems to be working at the moment though.
You're fine, man. Don't worry.
Well, there you go. I was about to like turn my internet off.
Oh god. It's always a risk. Always a risk.
Totally. So, I'm going to do. That was lovely, by the way, just for the amount that I could enjoy it without jumping around trying to solve technical problems. I'm going to do a Jackson Browne song called "The Barricades of Heaven," which I have done. This is my second time playing it live. I'm loving it. It's nice to use a plectrum. Don't do that very often unless I'm playing with Roseanne.
Oh,
yeah, it's a bel air.
Running down around the turns upon the shore. I was 16 on my own. No, I couldn't tell you what the hell those breaks were for. I was just trying to reach my soul. Pages turning, pages we were years from learning. To the night our hearts were flung. Jimmy found his own sweet sound and won that free guitar. We all got into the van and played. Life became a paradox. Compare the rouge and noir. That stretch of road run into LA. Pages turning, pages away were years from learning, and straight into the night our hearts were flung. Better bring your own redemption when you come to the barricades of heaven where I'm from. Oh, the world is shining from those hills. Stars above and the lights below. Amongst those there to test their fortunes in our wills, I lost track of them long, long ago. Pages turning, pages away were years from learning, and straight into the night our hearts were flung. Better bring your own redemption when you come to the barricades of heaven where I'm from. Childhood comes for me at night. Voices all my friends. Your face bathing me in light. I hope this never ends. Pages turning, pages we were years from learning, and straight into the night our hearts were flung. Better bring your own redemption when you come to the barricades of heaven where I'm from.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's gorgeous. Absolutely lovely, man. I've never heard that
Oh,
song before.
Jude. Oh, it's so good.
That's a brilliant
It's such a good song.
Wow.
It's nice to do a cover. I actually much prefer playing other people's songs.
Me too. Yeah.
Totally.
I'm glad we're all
You know,
on the same page.
when we were doing sound check, I was listening to you play your song, and I was like, I was this close to changing my cover for tonight to Levi, which is on Roseanne's.
I would have been so flattered.
I don't know, and I was thinking that would be awesome. You could like just play someone that's on the gig song.
Do you guys
But it was
play
too
together?
late. I didn't think about it.
We've
Sorry?
done a couple of gigs together, yeah. We've done like one in Edinburgh, one in Glasgow, right? It's been a wee while though.
What if we
not
did
to
this
get but actually
in like on the other side, you know?
What's
We
that?
should.
Like why don't we do this again, like in the living, breathing situation as well?
I would,
because this has just been so
100%.
cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be a lovely
Definitely.
gig to do it.
Yeah,
do
we
in
could even
person.
do it at the Green Note, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I'm
Could
in.
do it. Green Note. Yeah, that'd be good.
All
Sweet.
right. Well, let me see. I'm gonna do a Miranda Lambert song. And I think in terms of, I don't know about you guys, but I try and keep up to date with what's going on in the country genre. And she's been one of the songwriters I've been most consistently impressed by for years now. And I saw she's just won a Grammy for her latest album, and that's where this song's from. And it's called Bluebird by Miranda Lambert.
Yeah, I'm a turner, turn pages all the time. I don't like where I'm at, 34 was bad, so I just turned a 35. Yeah, I'm a keeper, I keep digging down for the deep. And like the records I'm playing, they might keep you waiting, but you know I'm only playing for keeps. And if the house just keeps on winning, got a wild card up my sleeve. And if love keeps giving me lemons, I just mix them in my drink. And if the whole wide world stops singing and all the stars go dark, keep a light on in my soul, keep a bluebird in my heart. Ooh. Still giving them hell. Giving's pretty hard, so I made an art out of forgetting them well. Yeah, I'm a rhymer, I can turn 20 cents into a 10. And if I get confused and I start to lose, I rhyme a dime till it all makes sense. And if the house just keeps on winning, I got a wild card up my sleeve. And if love keeps giving me lemons, I just mix them in my drink. And if the whole wide world stops singing and all the stars go dark, keep a light on in my soul, keep a bluebird in my heart. Ooh. If the house just keeps on winning, I got a wild card up my sleeve. And if love keeps giving me lemons, I just mix them in my drink. And if the whole wide world stops singing and all the stars go dark, keep a light on in my soul, keep a bluebird in my heart. Keep a light on in my soul,
Thank you.
Isn't it exciting when they give out Grammys to good songwriters?
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like it hardly happens anymore, but it's cool when it does.
It's funny, like I spend a lot of time thinking about like what makes a good song, and I think it's more about like what song makes sense in a social situation, right?
Right.
And sometimes you're primed to sit down, listen to some lyrics and vibe out, and sometimes you just want to dance to like what's that song's like, I can't feel my face when I'm with you.
Oh,
but
The
I
Weeknd.
like it. I mean, like,
Yeah.
can't
That's
argue
a
with
good- but
that.
it's still
Those
a
are
great
lyrics
song.
in context.
Yeah, I totally agree. And there's, I think that's what's interesting, because I think if you challenge me to write a pop song like that, of that caliber, no way, I wouldn't be able to do it. I've got something I can do within my genre, and I think I can do that pretty well. But all songwriters are different, and there's different merits to different kinds of songwriting.
Different things, yeah.
Yeah,
I always think
100%.
that songs, different types of songs play different social roles.
Yeah.
I have these kind of conversations a lot with people I do like songwriting mentoring with. They're sometimes like lamenting, like, oh, it's so sad that people don't listen to lyrics anymore. And I'm like, the people who do listen to lyrics are still listening to lyrics. 100%. So don't worry. Like, play to those people, and don't try and be anything that you're not.
Yeah.
But that was really fantastic.
Thank you.
Our pal Rory is back. Rock
Rory.
and roll. Is this our last round? I'm wondering.
Yeah, I think this
Okay.
is. This is like one more original, right?
Okay, sounds good. I wanted to quickly just say thanks to everyone who is tuning in tonight. Some folks have been commenting, and I'm like, oh, I know that person. I haven't seen them in a little while. And it's cool. Most of you guys, or a lot of you guys, are in the UK, and you're people who I've met through my travels, and your meeting you is part of the reason why I'm here in Scotland. It's because I found a artsy town with a cool music venue, and I just thought I'd stay.
Just remember your power. Just remember your power plug, though, Sarah Jane.
Right. Thank you. I'm gonna unplug that as soon as I start singing.
Sorry.
This.
Sorry. Just making sure.
My guitar is 70 years old, and my laptop is 8 years old, and the laptop is definitely not gonna outlive the guitar.
That's gonna give out first.
I've been telling myself that I can't forget if I just give it time. Then I'll pull through, yeah. And my friends, they tell me that I'm doing fine. Well, they don't know me, and I don't know time. And how could I ever love somebody else in an acre of shells? You'll find just one pearl. And how could I ever love somebody else when I know that you're in the world? There's this fella I know who's asked for my heart, but I knew it was useless right from the start. There's one side of it tied to my sinews and veins, and one side that tags along beside you in vain. And how could I ever love somebody else in an acre of shells? You'll find just one pearl. And I say it don't care that it never made a man for a woman so rare. And how could I ever love somebody else in an acre of shells? You'll find just one pearl. And how could I ever love somebody else when I know that you're in the world? And how could I ever love somebody else?
Thank you.
Great song.
Thanks, guys.
Wow.
Lovely song.
That sounds like
Lovely
a
song.
classic country song. That's what that sounds
I know
like.
it.
Right?
Look, a real tear
It
in
sounds
your
like a
beer.
song that I've known for years.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rory?
It sounds like a song that I've known like my whole life.
Very kind of you.
Yeah.
What have you got up your sleeve?
Oh no, man.
That wasn't a challenge.
I know. This is not a duel. I thought I'd play a new one. But first of all, would like to just say hello and thanks to the Green Note for having all of us tonight. Green Note was one of the few venues I got. I thought about moving to London about 5 years ago, and I emailed a bunch of venues before I went. I said, please let me play. And the Green Note, Amy was one of the only people that got back to me. Yeah, totally.
And like
So I
world
went there.
famous, like all the Canadians are like, "Are you playing Green Note?"
Wow.
Yeah, man, it's everywhere. And so I did an open night there, and then on several occasions went back, and it's kind of my little Camden home. And then did the album launch there last year. And it's been quite important to me. So thank you guys for being that thing. I can't wait to come back and drink some. Last time, what was on last time? Freedom, was it? On tap. Anyway. And thank you, Sarah Jane and Roseanne. It's been nice to play with you.
Thank you. It's been lovely.
I'm gonna play this new song, and it's the title track of the album that I'm gonna start recording. Start tomorrow in a sort of weird way. But we'll get into that another time. It's called Ideal World.
Got a real good friend on a real bad day. It's okay. I don't always wanna talk to me about it either anyway. Checking out new turf is keeping me sane and jealous. Yeah, I always was. I hope I always will be. Ideal world, baby, it's an ideal world. Yes, an ideal world, isn't it? Slowing right down, now we're in love. It's okay, 'cause I always liked it slow, now more than ever. So won't you sing it out loud? Won't you sing it proud, my baby? Yes, fading all around, down the hymns of our ideal world. Baby, it's an ideal world. Yes, an ideal world, isn't it? Bring it back later. There's just one thing on my mind, and I'm saying, no way, the old ways don't just stop. There's more than everything that I have got to be praying. Gonna give myself 5 to make my mind up. Alright, I'll forget about it, yeah, I'll just forget all about it. It's gonna take a lot more, yeah, to care much less about it. All I ever really wanted was just something like an ideal world. Baby, it's an ideal world, yes, an ideal world, isn't it? It's an ideal world. Yeah, it's an ideal world. It's an ideal world, isn't it?
Thank you.
That's
Beautiful.
completely stunning.
It was absolutely gorgeous, man.
Oh wow! Cheers.
Oh man, that's the sort of song you really don't want to follow.
Oh, you can- I think that you got something pretty good too.
No, I've changed my mind last minute. I was gonna play something completely different. Okay, no. I think I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna do another one from the debut album Trails, and it's my favourite song on it. It's called I Love Her So. It was written for my wife, and I'm gonna do it because I had severe technical difficulties getting ready for tonight, and she kind of saved my bacon. You know, she kind of got me back on track when I was ready to go. Nope, it's just not gonna happen for me today. And I think that's, I think that's why I just want to put this one out into the world instead. So this is called I Love Her So. She's a Sunday morning, waking up real slow. She's a feel you falling, the softest hand to hold. And the world is restless down below, but I love her so. She's the one you long for in a crowded room. A billion stars around you, and all you see is the moon. When I'm miles away, she brings me home, and I love her so. Well, I thought that I was happy, darling, and I thought I knew my mind just fine, yeah. You're a walking, talking second chance girl, and
and I'm gonna get it right this time. I can't bring you diamonds, can't bring you gold, can't whisper sweet things you ain't already been told. But I hope to God you'll always know that I love her so. Yeah, I love her so now.
Yeah.
Nice one. Oh.
A walking, talking second chance. One of
Yeah.
my favourite lines.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. This has been lovely.
It has been lovely. Thank you very much, guys. It's just been a gorgeous show. Really lovely, lovely songwriting and gorgeous voices. What a treat. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Viewers, oh, our pleasure, absolute pleasure. Viewers, I hope you've all enjoyed this episode as much as I have. Please do feel free to send the link on to friends or to watch it again as much as you like. The show stays online for everybody to watch for the next 7 days. I am going to ask all the artists a little bit about what they've been up to lately, but before I do that, I'm going to remind everybody watching that, as Imi and Risa mentioned earlier, these shows are not ticketed, they're donation based, so if you've been watching, we'd like to ask you to make a donation if you're able to via the PayPal link, which the girls have posted below and in the comments box. We suggest a bargainous £10, but whatever you're able to give will be very much appreciated indeed. Your donation will be divided 4 ways between the 3 artists that you've just watched and to the Green Note for the running costs of these live shows, and as I'm sure you can imagine, your support means a lot in the current climate. So now we've gone to the bit in the evening where the artists are going to tell us a bit more about what they've been up to lately. And I know we're all peachy keen to hear your news, so Sarah Jane, I hear you're running a workshop called Songcraft, and the next one being this Sunday. Please do tell us more about that.
Sure. Starting in January, I started running a workshop series that is twice a month, and it's in selected topics in songwriting. So this next one is called Telling a Story. So we're looking at like narrative style songs. The last one was all about metaphor. So if you did want to sign up, you can email me at booking@sarahjanescouten.com, or just go to my website and all the information will be there. And I'd really love to see you. It starts at 6 p.m. UK time.
Fab, that sounds good. Looking forward to that. And yeah, you should all get involved. Budding songwriters, it sounds good. And Rory, you were saying earlier that you are just about to start recording your new album. That's exciting. That's starting tomorrow, isn't it? And you've got a tour that's coming as well.
Yeah, both of these things are kind of in their embryonic stages. The tour is theoretical. It has started being booked for April 2022. For the next album, which I'm starting to record now. So yeah, we're going in for the first day tomorrow to sort of have a go, and that's me. Yeah, I'm going into Slate Room Studios tomorrow in Pencate Lands, which is a lovely studio, and we're going to do a couple songs, and then it's just for the day though, and then we're going to just to get a feel, and then we are going to do the rest of it gradually in the next wee while, and with the hope of it being completed for next year. So yeah, it feels nice to have, you know, something to grab onto, you know, that's not a live performance, to begin something that's not done with camper van wallpaper in the background, as everything else has been in the last year.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it, and so hopefully there'll be some sort of audible evidence of that next year.
Good. Yeah. Well, I'm excited for you. That's really cool. Very cool. And Roseanne, I know that you've got a new EP, Horticulture, which is your lockdown work that you've been busy creating, and you're releasing tracks from that which have already received critical acclaim. Please do tell us more about that.
Yeah, so Horticulture it's just a wee 4-track EP, and completely recorded, written and recorded at home during the last sort of year or so. So it's quite an acoustic little collection of songs, and we're releasing it song by song. So we're doing it kind of month by month. A song will come out, and releasing the full EP digitally in April is the plan, and then get it out on vinyl in, I think, around June time. There's quite a lag in vinyl production at the minute, so yeah, that's the plan. But I'm proud of it. It was a bit of a leap of faith doing it, just because I have very limited recording experience, really. So yeah, I'm happy with how it's turned out, and I'm happy to just keep putting music out into the world during any time, but particularly times like this, I think.
Absolutely. Well, we all need it. Definitely a bit of loveliness in our life. So thanks very much again. It's been a very gentle and warm and fuzzy show, and despite the internet gremlins, I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves tonight.
It's been great. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, our pleasure, guys. It's been lovely. So, for the last time, we're going to say goodbye, and thank you very much to
thanks to everyone that came along as well. I never even said that. Yeah, it's been nice to see all these comments coming up. And really, it's great to have
lots of love in the comments box.
Yeah,
it's been really nice.
It's really nice. It makes it feel like, you know, it's a part. Everyone's participating in an actual thing that's happening right now. You know, it's really different from a pre-record or whatever. This is still a live thing, and everyone giving a wee message makes it feel like that.
Yeah, do take a chance to have a wee scroll through before you sign off, and obviously you will see in the backstage area as well. But yeah, you're receiving a lot of love tonight. It's very nice, and people that have come to see you in your Green Note shows as well have mentioned that, having seen you before, and obviously Roseanne, we're looking forward to seeing you at Green Note sometime in 3D too, which should be exciting.
Hope so.
Yeah, so we're going to say goodbye now to you all, but au revoir, hopefully. So goodbye, and thank you very much to the sweetly sonorous SARAH Jane Scouten. Bye, Sarah. And a goodbye, and thank you very much to the spellbinding Rory Butler.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Rory. And a goodbye, and thanks very much to the wonderful Roseanne Reid.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. So thanks to you all for joining us tonight. A very big thank you to Imi and Risa as ever, and to Ali for all of his wonderful tech magic behind the scenes on the sound and cameras. We're here every Wednesday and Friday with wonderful new lineups for every show. Thanks for tuning in tonight, you brilliant people. Good night to you all, and we'll see you back here very soon.